in this world, there are times when we get tired. Even worse, there are times when we get broken. And then you need to feel renewed. Amazon renewed. Like this keyboard that I got here that we're gonna open together in this super cool unboxing. Alright, we are back with another unboxing. So I'm here with the Corsair K68. It was on Amazon renewed after Black Friday. So the model with the blue switches, it's a mechanical keyboard. So you know there's different switches. There's red, there's blues, there's browns. All kinds of stuff that I don't really know about. I just know blues, from what I read, are a little bit better for typing. And then I do have another keyboard that has reds, which I think is good for gaming. I think, don't quote me on it. But I type a lot more than I game, so this seemed like a good deal. On Black Friday it was $70 new, but I didn't jump on it. And then the day after Black Friday, they had the renewed for $60, and the regular went back up to $120. So I was like, $60 is not a bad price. Anyway, let me shut up and let's get the box open, because there's not much here. It's kind of basic. Almost Amazon basic-esque. There's just a little thing in the front, which I'm going to break. I'm trying to break it. I'm trying. Come on. I'm tired of fighting with this thing. There it goes. Boom, boom. That's down. Alright, so we got the keyboard here. Alright, there's a little crumb on the wrapper. Someone was eaten by the keyboard when they packaged it. Someone was eating. He was hungry. That's alright. We all get hungry. Just don't eat over the keyboard next time. So let's get this out of here. Of course, we got the Corsair style USB cable with the little multicolored top up here. I like that. I respect it a lot. Alright, that's that. I think there's a wrist rest down here, so let's pull that out. Alright, boom, wrist rest. Keyboard, that's it. One of the things that I was curious about with the renewed model was this only had one review, and it was a 1-star review. And this is why it's always important to actually read the reviews. A guy was complaining about the software. He said that to control the RGB on this keyboard, you have to use bloatware. So I don't care. I already have a Corsair keyboard anyway that I'm replacing. That honestly looks almost exactly the same as this. It's just not mechanical. So the software doesn't bother me. And so I was like, okay, that's a dumb review. Like, all this RGB stuff, the software is very similar, in my opinion at least. So I'm not saying that it's the best software, but it's not. I wouldn't go as far as calling it bloatware. Like you open it, you configure your device, and that's it. And then they put a little sticker over the Corsair logo to make sure it's nice and crisp. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and connect this to the front, which I don't think I actually connected my old one correctly. So it just has 2 pegs. You just kind of slide those in here. Oh Lord, I didn't do it right. Okay, there it goes. It's gotta have the legs to pop it out. You gotta pop it out with the legs. Come on, you gotta get that little that incline. So nice. Oh, you can hear. You can just hear. You can hear how good it sounds. You can hear the crunchy crispness when you type up here. Oh, yes. Yes, this is what I wanted. It's what I needed in life. Yes. Yes. Let's get on the computer so we can see the RGB and configure it with the software now. Alright, so we are back here at my computer desk. We're going to go ahead and configure our K68 with the RGB. Hold on. This is not the K68. This is actually the K55. So this is my existing keyboard that I'm replacing. It does look eerily similar to the K68. So the reason I wanted to bring this one up, this is kind of like a budget option, so it looks very similar, same palm rest. There's a few key differences, like, well, not really, like looks wise they're almost exactly the same. So this one has a textured spacebar. Obviously this one's mechanical, this one is not. And then also the top of this is glossy. I'd say for a starter keyboard, the K55 is really good. I think it's usually around $50. If you can't find a good mechanical keyboard for that price, this is still a really good keyboard. So I do recommend it, especially if you can find it for 50 or under. But I want it mechanical. I like the way that, so you hear the click here versus this. It's not bad, but it's not mechanical. That's all I'm saying. Gotta have that mechanical in my life at all times. So let's go. Let's go ahead and get this connected. Alright, so here we are, we're connected. It's already ready to go. Windows went and installed the driver for the K68. It's available right here. And the iCUE software. Oh, there's a firmware update available. Let's do that really quick. You always want to keep your devices up to date, even if it is a keyboard, because you never know when there's some kind of vulnerability that's being patched or some kind of incompatibility with another software. So keep yourself up to date. Don't let me come to your house and update it. I'll do it. I'll fight everybody. Alright, update is completed. It took less than a minute. It really wasn't that bad. So let's go ahead. We gotta get my colors back. I got my colors back, okay? Lighting effects. Nah, we want some exclusive stuff. So here's what I like to do. Let's take my mouse and drag across here. So these are just some of the options they got. You know, you can do little rainbow colors or color shift, where it gradually changes a little bit slower. Pulse, wave. You can get the crazy colors. The rain is nice. And then of course if you go here, you can kind of decide, like, you know, maybe you just want this row up here to be all shimmery shiny. You can kind of do a lot with the software RGB wise. And then of course there's you can tie it in with your gaming. There's type lighting, where when you type it causes it, oh, that looks good. You can come here as well to record your macros. If you're into that kind of stuff. Just saying, I'm not. That's a shame. I'm like a basic I just like typing. I like typing. Like, I'm a basic keyboardist. Basic as heck. Coming through basic. One thing I like about this keyboard is it does, over the K55, you do have the option to set the lights for these keys as well. On the K55, you only do the keyboard. Also, the lighting, it looks a lot better. Like, you can tell it's just higher quality. So there's a lot to play around with their software. I don't think it's that bad. It was a little bit tricky to kind of figure out how to get the multiple lights. I was struggling. I was sweating. There's one more thing we gotta do, a little taste test. Let's open us a little notepad. I gotta do the test, the live test. Yeah, I like it. I literally, like, when I started typing with it, it just instantly felt like I was home. It felt good. It felt natural. It feels the way a keyboard should feel. Alright? And that, my fine people, is going to bring this video to a conclusion. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe. And always do at least 2 things at the same time. Like throw these gang signs up that I don't know what they mean. Peace.